أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وصلى الله تعالى على سيدنا مولانا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وخدمه وسلم تسليما. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Brothers and sisters, accept my salutation, the most respectful one. My pleasure to get once again to this group, Daira Hidmatul Hadim, to give my participation about the topic that was given on this Thursday night by Jeuwrigne Abu Bakr. I will just bring some of my researches that I did based on what Islam teach on the Arabic language, of definitions of what a Murid is, what a Sheikh or Bayan is, and based on the teaching of Sheikh Ahmadu Bamba, Hadim Rasul, our spiritual guide, what all those is and what all those are, and how we can recognize a spiritual guide and what he taught us about. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. So, brothers and sisters, based on what we can see as a teaching from the Arabic language, a murid is a word that been used a long time ago. It's not something new that was just used by Serigne Touba, but the word murid existed already for a long time ago, and most of the time used by the Sufis, people of the time. So a murid definition is given to someone who is seeking for something, is given as a definition of somebody new that's committed spiritually for an enlightening, for a spiritual enlightening by somebody named a sheikh, which means that somebody is seeking traversing paths under the help of somebody that we can call a spiritual guide. So that's what a murid is. And then on the same way, we can say that a Sufi follower, then at that time is gonna become a murid when he make what we call a bayaha, or a pledge to a murshid. So a bayaha is what we call here a jabulu. That means a pledge to a murshid. That means when you do the contract between the murid, between the Sufi follower and then the spiritual guides. Once you do that, you are a murid. Through the teaching of Sheikh Ahmadu Bamba, Hadim Rasul, our spiritual guide, we can learn that a murid is given definition as a muridullah is somebody that's seeking the light of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Is somebody that want to go to the path that would lead him to the divine light of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Reason why when we go to his Hasidah named Okal Bukaho, we can see when he gives the definition as isin muridu la yuridu abada hayra rida rahmani haisu hasada. When he's giving the definition for the person that want to come toward him, that person should be motivated only by the intention and by the objective of reaching the divine light of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, not by anything else but only that, reaching the light of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.